Hey everyone, I'm SorcererFinch. This is Link to the Past Randomizer. This is a main tournament qualifier for 2023. 5 different seeds. This is the MCBoss shuffle, where maps, compasses, and bosses are all shuffled throughout Hyrule. Getting compasses lets us know what bosses are in which dungeons. Maps let us know which dungeons are actually crystal dungeons that we have to complete. So we are going to be getting ready here in 10 seconds. Good luck to everyone else running. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe. We begin in 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. And we lead off with the Power Glove. That's a very nice early find. We're not going to worry about doing map check, though. Oh, and this does give us back of escape if we can scrounge up a couple bombs. So let's hope for bomb. No bombs. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, the goal of this particular seed is to defeat Ganon. We need to defeat Ganon. In order to do that, we need a couple things first. Buy bombs. No. Compass of Skullwoods. So Skullwoods is going to be the toughest dungeon for us, in my humble opinion. There's bombs. We go ahead and do back of escape first. Keys are going to be locked in their own dungeons, though, so it's going to be good to know. One bomb here. For a cool 1 to 3 items. We got 1 to 3 items back here. That rat really wants to be funny, huh? All right, money, bombs. Hey, without a lamp, I don't feel so good. Without lamp and or item, like our weapon right now is bombs. Our weaponry is bombs. That ain't gonna fly. That is not gonna do so well for us. That's okay. Try to get some information. Just because we know there are 7 crystals, doesn't mean we don't need to do additional dungeon, though. We'll get some more information about that momentarily. We're fine. We probably should have gotten a couple more of those. Oh, your ice rod. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's what that means. If Turtle Rock is a crystal, then we need to defeat Ganon to get that. Actually, yeah, well, we have no knowledge right now on things. Map a pod. So when we go to the Dark World, we will be able to see if Palace of Darkness is a crystal or a pendant. And compasses are going to be handy to let us know what bosses are in which dungeon. There are a couple logistical rules for some bosses can't appear in some dungeons. For example, Skullwoods is much too small for Trinex. Much too small for Trinex. But there are a number of... But, like, it could be Moldorm. I think Moldorm is possible. Blind is possible. Vitreous is possible. So we want to be prepared for those possibilities. That's what makes MCBoss Shuffle more interesting. And it does give some credence to compasses. compasses when you go in. All right, Skullwood. So when we make it to the Dark World, we will do a map check. Get all the bombs. We wish that we could pick up so many bombs. All right. Let's see. Next up, we're going to be doing our usual route of go through Kakariko Village, go to South Shore. These are all checks that, without the bow, a bow would tempt us towards Eastern Palace. May be completable, may not be completable. We do not know. Fire. And there's our second trackable item. Ether Medallion may be required for Mire. It might be required for Turtle Rock. Might be required for neither. Alright. Yeah, basically get 7 crystals, beat game, beat Ganon, save world. Get Moon Pearl. Moon Pearl's good. That will allow us to stay as Clippy as we go through the Dark World instead of becoming the dreaded Bonzi Buddy. Alright. Yeah, Ice Rod on Lumberjack Ledge is kind of a spicy location there. Alright. Let's see what else we got down this way. There is a sword. So that implies boots fairly early. That's the good news. It implies boots are fairly early. All right, not there. But I'd rather have that knowledge, frankly. All right, 8 bombs. We should be good for South Shore. We'll have to be efficient with our bombs, but we can get that done. And we know where a sword is. We know where Ice Rod is. We just don't have the means to get either of them quite yet. See what we can get. These are all asynchronous races. So basically what that means is I don't know who I'm racing against. And I don't know how I do against those people until after qualifiers are over. I'm currently doing this on April 8th, 2023. Qualifiers end in a week, so the 15th. Arrows. So far, it's been pretty empty. It's been fairly empty so far. Wouldn't have minded the bomb drop there. There we go. That was as good as... That was perfect. That was perfect. That was 3 bombs. And... yeah, that was as good as we can do it. Alright, so we get 1 map. And a Compass of Eastern. Interesting. So let's see what desert is. Alright, desert is... actually, that might be vanilla. Yeah. Fair. Yeah, that's fair. Let's change course real quick. Let's change course a little bit. Go towards eastern area. That's going to be 3... that's going to be... a total of 8 items. That'll be 8 items total. Let's see. And green pendant in pod. Okay. Good to know. And there's a bow, so yeah. No, we're doing Eastern. Doing Eastern. Now, problem is, we don't know if Eastern is going to be crystal or pendant. There is only one more. That being said, there's only one pendant that we don't know about, so it's, for having no knowledge, it's a 1 in 8 chance. I mean, it is or it isn't. It's not like it's random. Well, it is random, but at this point, it's not. All right. But yeah, this is going to be some good weaponry for us. Go ahead and get bow to the ready, actually. Thing 1 is bombs. All right, item 1 is bombs. There are 6 items. We do have the compass, and we are not able to. So actually, that is important knowledge. It's Cold Stare here. So Cold Stare is a boss that we need to have the Fire Rod or Bombus Medallion in order to open up even. So we can get 5 checks and then we're out. You get 5 checks total. Then we got skedaddle. With the bow, that gives me a lot more confidence in going to Ice Rod Cave at least, or to do Front of Escape. Or to do Front of Escape. So I think Front of Escape might be. And there's our first. There we go. Now we're good either way. We're good either way now. All right, we will do this. Now, this check that we're making is, as far as we know, out of logic. By what I mean by that, well, we'll see here in a second. I was further down than I thought I was. Okay, that's out of logic. No. That's out of logic, so let's just go ahead and let's stay within logic for right this exact second. At 3 hearts, we're very squishy. So it was worth a shot. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's okay. And if we can find some arrows at some point, that would be nifty. Right, we have sword. I forgot we have sword. We actually totally could have done that room. Dang it. Oh well. Actually, that one was kind of nice. Not gonna lie. It's gonna be 2 arrows. All right, map a Hera. Okay. We're on the lookout for. So cape, or second sword, and lamp. We need the lamp. Lamp would give us potentially Aga access. Not quite what we want. There's Fire Rod, though. Okay. That's Eastern. Eastern's in logic now. Eastern is in logic with that. Huh. Titan's Mitts and Death Warp. This one was actually intentional. That one's intentional. We are gonna, because we do have the key, we will be able to verify Dark Cross. Dark Cross is in logic, technically. Right, we have sword. We have a sword. We need to remember that. There we go. Like, hold on, where's our... There we go. By the way, that's the good thing about Fire Rod. That's and that Fire Rod, that's exactly why right there, that was why we could do that. That's why it was in logic, because we could light up the room. We can use the lamp, or we can use the Fire Rod to light up the way. Before we do that, let's do a couple checks up the mountain. Do a couple checks. Go and up and through. All right. In the dark, we picked up old man. Down a little bit. Watch out for there was a little drop there. Go. We're using that guy that basically we're using that sword light to help guide us. And $50. Okay. All right, that was... All right. Need to make it. Those cabbages will do 1 heart of damage, regardless of your armor. So, like, if we had red mail, like the armor that usually lets you take quarter damage, you're still taking 1 heart of damage. We will pick up powder. Powder will be useful. In a couple different ways. Powder will open up an additional check for us once we get either the mirror or the hammer. Go. All right, but a lot of that was to get the mountain cave. By getting that as a save point, that can be a respawn point now. Since we did that, and we've got additional knowledge. Okay, we had done everything in here so far. Now let's pop into here. All right, let's see what we've found so far. Okay. The Skull Woods is a crystal. I think we have the... See if we can do Skull Woods. Not with that attitude. Let's at least make it into the dungeon first. Let's at least make it into the dungeon so that when we die... it, we just respawn here. That was the correct move. All right, you are Helmasaur. Yeah, that one was intentional. We don't have a key. Let's go ahead and try to scrounge our way back. That's fine. That's fine. Thing is, like, because a lot of things in here do too harsh damage, so I thought that I may have miscalculated. I thought that fire rod, I thought that that would at least do something. That one I knew would be fine. I think this is going to be 2 keys. This should be 2. Or not. Well, it was a... it was an item. I guess technically... Oof. Okay. Okay, there we go. We made it through. Made it through. Okay, so what we're gonna do, pop out, pop back in, die, and then here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take an intentional death right there. That is purely so that we get it back up to 4 hearts. Also, we have boots, so we should remember that. We should remember that we have boots. Good news is that was pretty much everything that we... That was everything that we... Oh, it wasn't everything. But... that wasn't everything. But we also know that we cannot complete it yet. Flippers. There we go. All right. How do we want to play this? I don't feel great about doing Thieves Town without Hammer. There's Lamp, so Eastern is now fully available. Let's check the first 4. Let's just check the first 4. Again, even though the sound Ganon's Tower map is all right, that was gonna be guaranteed. Like, hold on, that's gonna be guaranteed. We can we have compass. I don't like this path that I'm doing. So here's the thing. We actually don't need to rescue Maiden. Maiden is not going to be there. Not going to transform into... Like, it's not going to transform into Trinex there. But if this is our final... If this is our final pendant, that's one thing. If this is a crystal, then Aga is 100% required. And Aga is in logic with everything that we know. Didn't really need to bomb that. That's kind of what makes this kind of a weird sort of play. There are a lot of items, though, along the way that are in logic. So that's why we're continuing with this. Now is a good time. Now is as good a time as any. We never learned how to throw on a diagonal. Never learned how to throw on a diagonal. Okay. We want to save and quit, but we don't have magic. We don't have the magic right now. We don't have the magic for that, which is unfortunate. The reason why we bailed. So here's why we bailed. Our first plan was going to go to Zora in that area. We are 60 rupees short of being able to do that. Of being able to do Zora and do everything over there. Doesn't feel good. So then it's like, oh, well, let me go ahead and do Eastern. Let's check that one chest that is available. We did skip one check here. We skipped two checks we can make. There are 2 checks that we can here. Good. Back you up. We will pick up the magic refill in here. There is going to be magic here. And we'll just go ahead and get grabbed. Wait, no. Back in. There's still one more. Still one more check we can make in logic. One more check we can make in logic. The only thing we can't do is finish the dungeon. We cannot 100%. We cannot yet beat King Homosaur. Not without a hammer. We need a hammer. So let's just go ahead and make it down that way. Make it down this way. All right. Boss there. Hold on. Did I? I didn't check the center chest, did I? I didn't check the center chest. Yep. I'm glad that's the great thing. Okay, sure, it's key. But I'm really glad that there's that's the good thing about the compass as well. Double check. Yeah, you're King Helma. Helma in this particular dungeon is not great, but it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. All right. Oh. All right. Go down. All right, let's go ahead and do... What do we want to do? We don't have the magic right now. Wait, no. Where are we going? We can't fully do some chain. Do here. Do this. We'll grab Smith. We'll go ahead and kind of do our south path. Gonna be going on a little bit of a tour. All right. Map of Eastern. I'm gonna try to dig up some more 20s like that. If I can get us to Zora money. Nope. Fine. Fine. Okay, not too bad though. Or back up to 455. I'll take. I'll absolutely take. All right, so let's do Stumpy. Right, because we can also get Master Sword at some point. All right, Book is good. Okay. So everything in the seed right now is telling me to go do okay, fine. Let's just go ahead and turn in. All right. We were being pretty blasé. We were being very blasé there. This will give us... Maybe that's what we needed, though. Just as a reminder to, like, hey, you had a plan. Go get Master Sword. Go do that. Go get Ice Rod. Ice Rod does give us the ability to defeat... let's also double check what Eastern is. Okay. So that is all good then. Yeah, let's go ahead and do let's save and quit. Let's do Sanctuary again. There are 2 different spots we can go. All right, here's where we go. Here's what we do. Pop this open. We're looking for hammer. We're looking for maybe flute. We're looking for probably definitely mirror or hook shot. Plenty of items still to go. But one of those items, we will have to defeat Ganon. Ganon is 100% required. Just with the layout of everything. And there's the mirror. Well, that paid out. Can now do, hold on, here's what we do. Let's finish up Smith Chain, because that will lead us into desert area. That'll lead us into desert area. But now that we have the mirror, that will give mirror will at least give us yeah, I think this will work. I think this will work out in our favor anyway. I think this will work out anyway. Oh, we still can't do that. Oh, whoa. Before we go. We will abandon it there. We will abandon it there because we need to do this anyway. There we go. All right, let's see what Magic Bat gives us. I swear, we are very much ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy. All right. That wasn't quite the piece of candy we were looking for. The fun part is when that's like hammer, where it's a mirror-locked hammer there. We are not going to be able to get back to that portal, so we do need to ask for a portal again. Okay, so... But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll do that into desert area. The only thing is, desert is a pendant. It should be 2 quick items, but it is a pendant. All right, now we gotta walk it out. If you run while carrying this or a big bomb, then you'll just leave it behind. For the big bomb, it'll actually set off the countdown. Not quite what we want. All right, there we go. Drop it there. The chest doesn't like going into caves. All right, we're gonna go ahead. Drop you off there. There's a reason why we did it like that. There's a reason why we did it like that. Promise. And Tempered Sword. Perfect. And Bottle. Dang, that was actually a decent hype cave. Between the Bottle, which gives us new check in Kakariko Village. That's fine. It's what it is. There we go. Now, as long as we are up here, the game thinks that we still have a chest behind us. So it says, "Oh, yeah, you're good, fam." The game literally says you're good, fam. Literally. All right, and this is what leads us into the desert area. And Vanilla Bombos. Vanilla Bombos. Interesting. Oh, we do have Zora Cash now, so. All right, let's scout the ledge as well. We go into desert. Desert is fully 100% illogic. But considering we have Hera, considering we have a bunch of other places that are, I think we skip it for now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do ow. All right, I don't know how to do that. There is a way to get spin speed there, where you actually have the ability to I will pick you up. New. Okay. Turtle Rock is a 5/6. Interesting. Curiouser and Curiouser. Ow. That's fine. All right. Still low percentage, but is what it is. We know that Tower Hera will be a crystal. Let's see. Do we know? I missed it. Okay, so it's vanilla Moldorm. Okay. Oh yeah, fully 100% completable. %100% completable. Okay. Wait, no, we don't. Can't do Harapot. Never mind. We can't do Harapot. Really, Finch, we need a hookshot for Harapot. Right. It's like, hold on, that didn't feel right. I swear, we're 44 minutes in and we haven't completed a single dungeon yet. We should be able to complete this one. After this, we will be able to complete Eastern. Or we will be able to complete Thieves Town, rather. Oh, not even. The big key. And the best case scenario is we don't see the small. If we don't see the small key, then it's locked in its own chest, but we aren't so lucky. I think we check it anyway, just from a... There's a lot that can go wrong. All right, here we go. We do know it's a crystal. There we go. Not quite what we were looking for, but that is finally our first crystal on the board at the 46-minute mark. Okay. All right. Go right back in. Like, this is the only thing that we will be able to do in here, so... Like, this is the only thing that we'll be able to do in here, so... Oh. Fine. After this, we will save and quit because we don't have anything else we can do on the mountain. Nothing more we can do on the mountain. Canaberna. Okay. Thing. Door area. And really, what we're looking for right now, we are looking for items that... We're looking for hammer. We're looking for things that have been in Logic for a while now, ever since we got the flippers. Flippers were not too deep into this deed, at least. All right. Here we go ahead and do have a fairy as it is. We have a guaranteed fairy, so do we save that? How do we save that? Yeah, the only thing that really doesn't help us is Helmasaur. Helmasaur is no good. Can't do Helmasaur. Do Trinex. We can do Cold Air. And frankly, that heart made this trip worth it. We're going to be going up against a couple pretty difficult bosses, so... Field we'll skip out on, though. Skip out on that. All right. All All right, that wasn't worth it. Let's do Eastern first. Eastern, we also now have Bombo, so that makes Cold Stare much more feasible. More feasible. Feasible is like, that's going to be the best word to use. Scenario. Good news is we will be able to heal. Okay. Here. We did not do. Okay, so we did skip out on one check. That check is in logic at this point, so we will need to. We will make that check. We just died on the. We had died along the way to it. So, yeah, this is. We'll pick up hearts as we can. Where's Lamp? Lamp was Lamp. It was somewhere. All right. All right, here we go. And yeah, the fun about this has been also, you know, this is our 5th race this week. That feels bad. We would have had to double dip anyway, but we gave up about a minute total. Really glad we got that armor, but oh well. Go. We don't need sword beams. There we go. Like, that's fine. Ow. Those things right there, those are why Eastern Palace are locked the way that they are. Here we go. Oh, look, it's Cold Stare. There we go. Still quick fight. Bombos. Oh, and there's Canis Samaria. Got some really interesting items. Got a really interesting item layout overall. All right, let's go ahead and do. Let's do Aga. Let's just go ahead and get Aga out of the way. We do know that Aghanim is required, or we do know Aghanim's required because of the boots, or because rather the ice rod. Most runners will see that once they get the boots, they will check out Lumberjack Ledge, see the Odrat, and go. So not really operating with any. All right. Now, this particular dungeon gave me a bit of trouble. One of the other races. There we go. Sometimes it's take a second to save yourself a minute. Especially when in Link to the Past Randomizer and against some very effective racers. We got one node. One node means that it's basically we can still take damage as we're falling. So it just stacks up even more damage and bad things. And bad things. Sure. That works. That works. All right. And that's what I mean by one ode, by the way. We do have a fairy. We do have a fairy, so it's not the end of the world, but it doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel great. Okay, after this though, we're gonna go ahead and do pyramid into catfish. We don't really have a great way. We don't have a great way to get to those two right now. Not without the. We would need hammer. Go. And academic attacks and patterns of 5. First one's reflectable. 2 through 4, 50-50 of being reflectable or not. And number 5 is always lightning. So, and one thing is, it is consistent throughout the seed. So we will all get the same. Everyone running the same seed will all receive the same overall pattern. All right. Okay, that lightning is not reflectable. So don't try to. It's not a pushing beyond limits thing. It's a can't do it. There we go. All right, there we go. What was on Pyramid Ledge all along? Nothing. I think we do. I think we do this. Then we need to mirror. Let's just get mirror out. Yeah, we are only 2 crystals down, and yeah, we're only 2 crystals down right now, so we've got a little bit of work to do. That's okay. Heart Sanctuary. We also don't have a whole lot of hearts yet. All right, but let's go ahead and get Ice Rod. Having Ice Rod will help considerably. Go. I think as long as I'm not moving, it actually does resolve the other animation a bit quicker. That's why. And there's Ice Rod. Hey, we are hammer hookshot from Go mode. All right, let's go ahead and finish off what we can in... Yeah, at this point, let's just go ahead and finish off what we... Let's go ahead and defeat Trinex. We've got the weaponry needed for that, so let's just go ahead and do it. And then we'll think about what we want to do next. After that, we might go ahead and do Graveyard Ledge. Graveyard Ledge is kind of isolated there. But it is looking more and more like we will have to hit up Desert. Okay. Yeah, we've got one. There's of the 2 items remaining. One is the boss. One's on the boss. The other is in the big key chest. We are required to have the hammer for that. Do not have said hammer. Go. Hey, check it out. We do have a we do have a fairy still in a pinch. But we don't need it. All right, don't mind me. I'm just marking off. I'm just marking off things. Can't do that. That. Nothing. That's nothing. Nothing. Oh. We also do have Ice Rod Cave. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Oh, let's double check here. We won't be able to get it. That is... Okay, good. But yeah, one of the main things I need to kind of keep an eye out on is where we save and quit. Yeah, I think we got to go back up to... All right, let's go to Ice Rod Cave. What did we miss this entire time? How can we do it? No, right, we died along the way last time. At least we have boots. After this is going to be desert. If this isn't anything, we're going to go to desert next. Yeah, we already made all of our water checks. Running on water won't really help us. And no water towards desert. Okay, at least that wasn't the hammer. For what it's worth. At least it wasn't hammer. Desert looks like our next play. Gotta remember though, we do have a bottle. Forgot to turn it in when we were in Kakariko. Did forget when we did that. That's still blue. Okay, so there are four items in here. 4 items total. This should be, and yeah, got to confirm this is a pendant. Now we also don't know what boss this is. If I'm not sure if we'll end up doing the boss. All we know is there are 4 items. We're on a item finding mission. So we'll just go ahead and clear out what we can in here. Single arrow. That well, huh? All right, another bottle. Okay, with another bottle there. That does mean Big Key is on the torch. Hey, check it out, Big Key. All right, let's see. What do we do? Don't know if pedestals required. We bail. We'll just go ahead and bail. Got everything we could in the front. Okay. Anything. Another bottle, but so that's kind of our next play. If that's not it, then we have to go. We could dip into pod. We could dip into pod. We kind of have to at this point. Yeah, pod's gonna be our next play. Oh, at least we have potion money. Yeah. This is a... Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, this is going to be a last location. It's either here or we do Ice Palace. Either one's out of logic. Pod, like if it's we committed this way. We could do a lot of Ice Palace as well. It's just it's a total of what, 5 items total? 5 items versus the 8. 5, 7. And we can actually check it a bit quicker as well. And we can't get everything, and also we can't get everything in ice yet. So that's a fun kind of calculus of how far is too far. We can't see what the boss is yet here because we do not have the compass. Go. Big key, so we are locked out, so we got to go down here for a key. And there is said key. And I guess the good news is we at least have bow, so we are in logic for this front part. Only thing we cannot do is the boss. Well, we also there are some times where, well, and we need a hammer, not just for the, hold on a second. We could beat Helmasaur with bombs. Is that possible? Yes. While we're here, we can finish off Skullwoods. Hookshot would be great. Fine. Fine. Yeah, this game's got the jokes. French vanilla hammer. All shield. All right, check. Check Harmless Hellway. If Harmless Hellway is a key, then the arena chest is in the main center arena. Mountain. All right. Frankly, I'll take it. And I guess the good news is we're clearing out as much of pot as we need to. After this, we mirror. We can do. Oh. Yeah, maybe TR's next. Turtle Rock is going to end up being next anyway. Yeah, so we did everything in pod now except for the thing. So GG. I was late, so that's one of those things that just doesn't fill me with warm fuzzies. Oh. Skullwoods. We can do Skullwoods. So we can finish off Skullwoods. And then by doing that, that will open us up for finishing up Skullwoods allows us to do something. I don't know anymore. We still don't have full pendant knowledge, I guess. One of the other things. We are missing information on one pendant. All right, let's go ahead and do all this. Oh, we can. Go. Down. I'll take it. We're at least not as squishy as we once were. We're not as squishy as we once were. All right, after this, after Paradox. I guess this will kind of tell us where Flute is. There's Hookshot. All right, so... that might be Go mode. That actually might be Go mode. Still doing a little bit of hunting for things, but... and that honestly was the right call. Both for a Hookshot. So it was also the right call. But also that reduces some of the things that we'll need. No TR. All right. 10 arrows. All right, let's see if we picked up... I forget how many maps we've got. Oh, we really didn't get many maps. So that's also honestly part of my hesitation. There is one poison pill. There's one poison pill out there of a dungeon. We did skip out on a couple maps, so Ice Palace shouldn't be too bad. We have the weaponry to take care of any single boss at this point. Good. We're still going to be sort of on the hunt for Flute, but I think we are effectively in Go mode at least, which is good. We just would like to be a little bit further than 3 crystals. Up in a swamp. Up in a swamp. All right. And honestly, this isn't too bad of an arena. This is not too bad of an arena for it either, so. There's big key, there's small key. Okay, good. We did not run out of it while we were going through a door. If that happened, we would have to save and quit. We would have to save and quit, because that would result in buggy behavior. There we go. Let's just get... there we go. There we go. Now that's a kind of weird spot right there. That was actually the most effective that we've done that. We do need to snag a key from here. There Go mode. Let's keep on checking for flute. All right, it was an item. It was wrong blue thing. And really, flute guarantees us go mode. But I think also the more we waffle, also like when those like the more we waffle, the like I didn't think that was thrown far enough. That might be too far. We're good. There we go. Minor detour. And I guess if we find maps along the way. There we go. Hey, check it out. There was a key there. Ouch. Don't get run over, please. All right, hookshot is the item we're looking for here. Bonk. We'll take silvers. Especially if we have a Vitreous. Any Vitreous fights now are free. You have powder, so we will be able to heal up. We will be able to heal up. And we will do a quick pit stop here anyway. Less for the hearts, more for the magic. All right. That was our fault. Fine. Now, keeping in mind, we've got a... That's just for safety. That is just a pure cautionary safety. Right, half magic, nice. We're just taking them along for the ride. All right. We got lucky. We got lucky. All right, here we go. Here's the good news, though. We're fine on health as well. We're fine on health at this point. So let's prepare for someone. We'll start by saying Trinex. Oh, okay. Okay. A little hectic. That's fine. That's fine. Tactic is fine. All right, center room. All right, another crystal down. All right, nothing on floating island. We've got Super Bunny and Hookshot Cave. I think we check them real quick. Again, if we find flute, we are in go mode, like regardless. We might be in go mode as it is. After this, I think we go to swamp. So. All right. Regardless, we're in go mode now. Okay. So I'm looking for maps, I guess, at this point. Yeah, I guess I'm looking. That's what I'm more looking for now. But now let's go ahead and save and quit. Let's go ahead and finish up the seed. Finish up the seed. Start our house. We can do ice. Go woods we need to do at some point. All right. Yeah, we skipped out on a couple maps, and that is kind of hurting us now. Just from a, we are waffling. We're waffling a little bit, but that's okay. This should be pretty quick. We will be able to at least go mode all of these. We can do every single boss. Woods. Woods is going to be the toughest one we've got left, and that's more just it's more the arena, not the boss. It's the arena. All right. Go. All right. Back, out, and in. Yeah, we're looking at a little over 2 hours, I think, for a finish. Oh, who's the boss anyway? Landmolus. Okay. Landmo's not too bad. Actually, Landmolus is as kind of a boss as you can really ask for right now. And there's Butter. Because we still can't help ourselves. But hey, we've got the best sword of the game. And if we happen to if we happen to find a map that helps points one way or another, then we're golden. There we go. Let's get arrows to the ready. Let's get out. Actually, yeah, fire rod. There we go. Did I mention how quickly this is? Map of Thieves. That doesn't help. All right. But Swamp Palace was a crystal. So we're down to the remaining one is either Ice Palace or Misery Mire. Between the two, we're gonna go ahead and do Ice Palace first. We're gonna do Ice Palace first. Oh, it is 50-50 though. All right, we got sword beams, good. Yeah, we're in go mode. Out. In, out. There we go. Ew, that took a little bit of time. So funnily enough, on a, you know, on one hand, we can joke around and say, you know, this is a well-coded game as we're about to do some massive exploits. But honestly, for as much as it does, like, it is really incredible how well it plays. Not gonna lie. We will snag a key, or we need to snag a key here. All right, and through, and dash, and swing up and down. And just get to the end of the dungeon. We need to figure out as soon as we can what our go mode is. Or rather, if we need to turn in the flute. We need to turn in the flute. We need to go that direction anyway, because we still need to do... we still need to go in that direction. Not going to worry about who the boss is. We'll find out now. Oh, it's Mothula. I like Mothula in this kind of dungeon. But what are you? You are... Damn. Okay. So Mire is our final crystal. So, all right. So we've got our route, though. Got our route. We're going to go ahead and do Mire. Go Woods. Nope, nope. They've quit. We do need to turn in the flute, though. We have not yet done that. We just got it recently. It does mean we made the correct decision keeping on looking. We made the right decision there. Otherwise, we would be looking, trying to find that flute. Now, that being said, folks would also probably still be looking for the flute regardless. Okay, after this, we'll go to Skull Woods. Yeah, we're probably going to be at about the 2-hour mark. 2 hour or 5, let's say. It is a fun mode, though. Even more fun when you don't bonk. But it's a fun mode. All right. So what bosses haven't we seen? We haven't seen Armos Knights yet. Because basically every boss is shuffled, and then a couple bosses will appear twice. Is how it works. So we don't have any info on Meyer. We have no information on Misery Meyer yet. We actually, did we already do this? We might have already burnt. We did already check under the bridge. That's right. We already checked under the bridge. Go. I've got a little magic something for everyone today. I've got some magic for everyone. All right. Like, hold on. We do need to bait out the Wall Master there. Yay, we get a helicopter. Oh no, it's Ow. There we go. Oh my goodness, this floor. There we go. Someone stopped the floor. Oh, look, it's the big key. There we go. Okay, so from here, we mirror. Fly to Meyer, take care of Meyer. We're just looking for the big key in Meyer anyway, so should be a hopefully pretty quick affair. Should be a pretty quick affair, at least. Almost went to the mountain. All right. And we had a Bombos. Let's cast fire in this rain. We are Groudon, and so can you. All right. Let's finish this off. Got sword beams. Let's use them. It's nice to have sword beams in that room. You can do a lot of what you need with the hook shot, but not everything. All right. Go ahead and see if we have a lucky big key on the bridge here. our basic goal is hopefully it's not cutscene chest. All right, well, that's nice. That's nice to have. What are we in for? Okay, so we're in for Argus. That'll be an interesting one. And another small. Okay. All right. Where else? All right, let's go ahead and release the arena trap. Like how we came into this with sword beams, and now we are decidedly not at sword beams. Okay, small key there. See what we have here. Sure, it just knocks us the correct way. We're good on magic. All right. Not here. Then we need to check. Then we're down to one spot. Yeah. And go. There we go. Won't worry about mirror yet. All right. So yeah, we ended up last locating. That's okay. We've got powder for a reason. All right. Go ahead and burn a key here. Oh, look, it's the big key. I like being able to have said that before. Let's see. Do we powder here? We're fine. We're fine. We're good on magic as well, so we'll just go. We'll just go. Yeah. All right. Do need to hit the switch. Do need to hit the switch. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we'll be fine. Right, it was Argus, that's right. Looking at an Argus fight, which not the... It won't be the quickest, but... Go ahead and get ready. There we go. We'll just use spins. That's fine. That's fine. Get mirror to the ready, because that is crystal number 7. Let's finish the game, shall we? All right, so we're climbing the mountain. We're going to be climbing the mountain at about the 1 minute 45 mark. So we're out of chance for sub 2 hour, honestly. Depends on, you know, where the big key is, but... All right, we won't worry about... We've got half magic. We should be fine on other accoutrements. Go. Made it through with only 1 hard damage. Really what we did was said, we would like to not have sword beams. We would not like sword beams. Sword beams are bad. All right. And if you subscribe, by the way, if you're still watching along, thank you for watching. I very much appreciate it. And if you... And we also do races live on SorcererFinch, twitch.tv/SorcererFinch. And even occasionally on YouTube as YouTube streams. More ladder races, more... either way, good ALTTPR. We are competing in the main tournament. These actually one of the qualifying races, where there are 5 modes that everyone races at least one of, between MCBoss, again, maps, compasses, boss shuffled. There's also fake all dungeons key sanity, where maps, compasses, small keys, and big keys are all shuffled. Couple exceptions keys wise, but it's that kind of seed. There's Ambrosia, where you start out in the dark world, and big keys are shuffled. There's Open Hard with a modified, just a slightly modified start. All right, and with that, we can no longer go right, we go left. That was number 1, number 2. I'm gonna guess 8 for like, where is it gonna be? 3, we will grab that key. Get hook shot to the ready. E4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Check 7 so far. That was a little bit of a delayed jump. 8. Say 8 so far. Hook shot it the wrong way. That's okay. 8, 9. Welcome to, and we're coming up on a random room, which is a room that, unless you're doing randomizer, you're probably going to be skipping out on. Not a whole lot, like, otherwise, but press right around there. 10, 11, we made the right choice. 12, 13. Okay. So let's finish off the seed. Let's finish off the seed. Back to the arrows. Do not mirror. All right, here we go. Up a tad. Down a tad. Dodge all those. There we go. Having a little bit of trouble earlier with that, but that actually did all right. All right, we got plenty of magic. I think we go ahead and let's use what we got. Let's use what we got. We are well equipped. Actually, I will say we are well equipped except for magic refills. Except for magic refill. There we go. Health refills, we will be able to get to a fairy coming up shortly. Oh, I guess we don't know who this will be. So let's see. Do we have any hints? Moth. Oh. You love to see double moth. You love to see double moth. And that actually is probably the best one from a timing perspective. Is there anyone we haven't seen? Oh, cold stare. We have not seen Vitreous. We actually have not seen Vitreous. Oh, we're gonna be behind. No, we gotta wait it. We gotta wait it out. Okay. There we go. There we go. Not quite what we were hoping for, but I'm glad that we would not have made it. We didn't have the right timing, so we recovered. There we go. There we go. Get a little bit of cash. All right. And we have a vanilla. Huh. Moldworm was vanilla. This is Moldworm's usual spot. And piece of heart there. Good measure. All right, so let's see what else. So we did not see Vitreous or Armos Knights, actually, for that matter. One, one, one. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 2. There we go. There we go. Okay. We are fully healed up. we're as good as we can get, honestly. I'm glad that we found the flute when we did, because otherwise, I'm glad that we were still making a couple additional picks there. Should have stopped, like we didn't need to do Hookshot Cave at all. It would have been worth it if we could have found a map to ice, and we didn't, but that's okay. Wrong way. You know, the biggest and heaviest cheese ever produced weighed a lot of pounds. 5. Hookshot. Fun fact, hookshot gives you iframes, so you actually don't take damage. Alright. Over to the ready. Ah, missed. One, 2, 3, and 4. All right. All right, not too bad. That was actually a pretty smooth Ganon fight, all things considered. And that will be a finish for us. And done. Chaos is a ladder race. Let's say that. And that is an official time of 1 hour, 56 minutes, 31 seconds. And that is our final qualifier. I know these are going to be listed in YouTube in varying order. But this happens to be the 5th one that I did. In terms of like chronological order, I started out with standard boots, where we have to rescue Zelda, but we get the boots at least. No sword. We ended up getting a sword anyway, just because Uncle will give you a weapon. So we started off with that. We then did Invrosia, where you start in the Dark World, and you turn into a bunny when you go into the Light World. So that one, Invrosia. Open hard plus with a modified item set. Basically, a lot of heart containers, but you can't be as powerful. Like we would not have been able to find the butter sword, that gold sword. So that was number 3. Number 4 was fake all dungeons key sanity, where we have to do all dungeons, every tower, crystal, pendant, and also all the keys, maps, compasses, all shuffled around. Except for 3 particular keys. The castle tower keys are in there. The small keys for castle tower are in castle tower. Ganon's tower big key is in Ganon's tower. And then this one, MCBoss shuffle, where maps, compasses are shuffled, as well as the bosses. And that's where we found, like, there was Mothula in Ice Palace, or I think it was Ice Palace. Definitely in Ganon's tower. But it's that kind of thing. It's that kind of thing. In terms of what went well, what didn't go well, Desert ended up being a little bit of a time sink. I don't think there was anything there. I think we made some mistakes checking overworld over dungeon. Now that being said, the one dungeon that was kind of more of a bait than others was Ice Palace, and Ice Palace was not required. Swamp Palace was nice, giving us that final sword. Pod was interesting. Pod hammer, classic. But overall, I'm overall the races as they've gone reflect my skill level. I think that's the best way I can put it. Also, if we had actually completed Desert and Palace of Darkness, we would have gotten a little bit of money. Armos Knights was either Desert or Pod, and Vitreous was in the other. I guess it could also have been because the Ice Armos Knights that are usually in Ganon's Tower, they didn't have to be there. That could have been an Ice Trinex, which that would have been an adventure. I mean, we would have been fine. Ice Rod, Fire Rod, Silvers, Butter Sword. So it would have been fine. But anyway, if you enjoy Link to the Past Randomizer, if you enjoy and want to learn more, ALTTPR.com is the site for the randomizer. There's also Discord, ALTTPR.com/Discord. It's a very welcoming community. I started doing rando about 4 years ago. I feel it's night and day between like when I first started, where a seed took me 7 hours, and now where this is a more complex kind of one, and under 2 hours. There are some seeds and some runners who can finish a race under 1 hour. Getting 7 crystals, beating the game, technically. But that being said, everyone starts somewhere. There is a mentor turn. Actually, there's a mentor tournament coming later this year, 2023. And it is every year, usually around the summer northern hemisphere. But it's such a welcoming community. It's great folks. So highly recommend if you've got any interest. But we are going to be letting these credits play out, and then we are going to see some of the stats of how we did. I did see, I think we took a total of 8 deaths, and some of them hurt more than others. Let's say we did die in Eastern. Before getting armor. That actually cost us a minute. There's like 160 seconds right there that we could have kept. I think there are examples where, yeah, I could have done better. But there are a couple things that also went well. I'm not gonna, not gonna rag on myself too much. I think the boss kills were pretty clean overall. Having good equipment helps. We did find our first sword at the 11-minute mark. We found the boots 19 minutes in. Found the flute 123. That turned out to be our go mode item. Mirror 35 minutes in. We did not do any boss kills until we got the tempered sword from Hype Cave, and then 5 with tempered, 6 with gold. We took a little over 1,000 damage, used a lot of magic, bunked a bunch, died a bunch. Okay, 9 deaths. But yeah, if you enjoyed this kind of content, make sure to subscribe and search for ALTTPR. Have a wonderful day. Be well, be safe, and I'll either see you in the main tournament or in the Challenge Cup coming up. Either way, have a great rest of the day. Take it easy. Be well, be safe, be awesome. Like how you usually do. But anyways, take it easy.